our physics part 3 class. In second part we read about the area. Now in this class we will read about the density. What is density? The mass of substance per unit volume. Density means what? Mass of substance per unit volume is called density. The SI unit of density is we can find by the formula. What is the SI unit of mass? kg. What is the SI unit of volume is? Meter cube. So what is the density of SI unit of density is kilogram per meter cube. We can read it kilogram per meter cube. And in CGS the SI unit is gram per centimeter cube. Student, how to find the mass when their volumes are equal? When the two substances of different mass with equal volume, how to find? So if mass is increased, then density is also increased. But when volume is decreased, the density is increased. How? See, density is directly proportional to mass, but density is inversely proportional to volume. So mass is increased, density is increased. When volume is decreased, density increased. When density is decreased, volume is increased, because density is inverse proportion of volume. Now we will do the one activity. To compare the masses of two substances with equal volume, they take two identical bowls, fill one with sand and other with cotton. Put the two bowls on the pans of beam balance and compare their masses. What we have done? First, take the two identical bowls, fill one with sand and other with cotton. Put these two bowls on the pans of beam balance and compare their masses. What we will observe? The bowl containing sand has more mass than the bowl containing cotton. It means what? Equal volume have different masses. You do not think equal volume has, so mass is also equal. No, equal volume have different masses. Now student, how to determine the density of solid? To determine the density of solid, like what? Cuboid. So what we have to do? First we have to take the mass of the cuboid with the help of beam balance. And for the volume, we have to write the mathematical formula. Volume of cuboid is equal to L into B into H. So now put the mass we taken out with the help of beam balance and the volume by the mathematical formula L into B into H. So in this way can find the density of the cuboid by the formula density equal to mass upon volume. In this way we will find the density of the solid. But when the irregular body is there, so how to find the volume? I explained in my part 1 class how to find the volume of irregular shaped body with the help of the measuring cylinder and other that activity I explained in the part 1. So this is our about density. I again repeat, density is equal to mass per unit volume. SI unit of density is kilogram per meter cube and CGS gram per centimeter cube. So that's all for density. Now our student next topic is speed. Now what is speed? The distance covered or travelled by a body in unit time is called the speed of the body. What I said? The distance covered by or travelled by a body in unit time is called the speed of the body. And speed is equal to distance travelled upon time taken. If a body travels a distance in time t, if a body travels a distance d in time t, Then in speed is given by speed is equal to distance d upon time t. So from above equation, speed can also be defined as the rate of change of distance. The rate of change of distance is called speed. From this formula, we can also find the distance is equal to speed into time, and time is equal to distance upon speed. So from the formula of speed, we can find the formula for distance. Distance is equal to speed into time, and time is equal to distance upon speed. And the short definition of the speed is what? The rate of change of distance. So the SI unit of distance, we can find it by putting the SI unit of distance and the SI unit of time. So what is the SI unit of distance is meter, and what is the SI unit of time is second. So what is the speed of the SI unit of speed is meter per second. Meter per second or meter per second. If distance is in kilometer and time in hours, then the unit of speed is kilometer per hour. Student, you should be careful. When the distance is meter, then time should be in second. And when the distance in kilometer, the time should be in hours. If time is given in minute, you have to convert it. You should be careful while you are going to solve the numericals basis on the speed. Again, I am going to speed. If a distance in kilometer and time in hours, then the unit of speed is kilometer per hour. Now students, classification of speed. Speed is classified in uniform or constant speed, non-uniform or variable speed. What is uniform speed? Equal distance in an equal interval of time. When a body covers equal distance in equal interval of time. Example, a car travels 100 km in 1 hour. In second hour, he covered 200 km. In third hour, it covered 300 km. It means equal distance in equal interval of time. We can say the car is moving with a uniform speed. Now what is non-uniform or variable speed? When a body covers equal distance in unequal interval of time, or when a body covers unequal distance in equal interval of time, is called non-uniform or variable speed. Now students, we will do some numericals on the basis of the formula of speed. A person crosses 20 meter wide street in 5 seconds. Find speed. What is the distance here? 20 meter. What is the time here? 5 seconds. What is the formula of speed? Distance upon time. So we will put in place of distance 20 meter. In place of time we will put 5 seconds. When we cut it, we will get 4 meter per second. Student, be careful while you are going to write the answer. You have to write the unit. If you will not write the unit, your half marks will be deducted. So be careful while writing the answers. You should write the unit. So when the distance is meter and time in second, so what is the speed of? SI unit of speed is meter per second. Now come to the second numerical. If an aeroplane cover a distance 240 km in 5 hours, when a aeroplane cover the speed with 24 km per hour in 5 hours, find the distance. Distance is what? Speed into time. Distance is what? Speed into time. So we will put the formula distance is equal to speed into time. What is the speed? 240 km. What is the speed? 240 km per hour. And time is what? 5 hours. So distance is equal to 1200 km. So in this way we can solve our numericals. In this way we finish our chapter 1, physical quantities and measurement. So in chapter 1 what we have read? We read about the volume, we read about the area, we read about the density and the speed. In this way, today we finished our chapter 1, physical quantities and measurement. That's all. Thank you.